Resist temptation of following Atiku's inordinate ambition drive to become president to set our dear country on fire, Okechukwu says to Nigerians. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. The chieftain of the All Progressive Congress APC, Mr. Osita Okechukwu, has reacted to the released document of President Bola Tinubu by the Chicago State University, CSU, urging Nigerians to better resist the temptations of following His Excellency Atiku Abubakar's inordinate ambition drive to become president to set our dear country on fire. Okechukwu spoke to journalists on Tuesday in reaction to the release of President Bola Tinubu's certificate to Atiku by the Chicago State University on order of court. The documents released on Monday are generating controversies, with many observers identifying what they perceived to be discrepancies. But Okechukwu, who is the Director General of Voice of Nigeria (VON), said Atiku, the People Democratic Party presidential candidate during the 2023 polls, had no moral high ground to talk about the rule of law. He queried, "Honestly, let us not cherry-pick. Can an elder statesman who vehemently breached the rotation convention in his party constitution and the subsequent national rotation convention sincerely talk of the rule of law? For it is tried law that he who comes to equity must come with clean hands." Whereas one like most of our countrymen were concerned over the whirlwind raised over by Chicago State University papers, however, the bottom line is the survival of our nascent democracy. Okechukwu appealed that the survival of our fledgling democracy and the fragile unity of our dear country are of premium importance, especially with anti-democratic wind blowing in the West Africa sub-region. Let us not forget Atiku's anointed Tinubu by deliberately breaching the People Democratic Party constitution and the National Rotation Convention, which uphold equity, natural justice, and good consequence as an armor unifying our dear country. He challenged Atiku instead of raising whirlwind to be bold enough, stepped down from his high horse and profusely apologized to the entire membership of the People Democratic Party he betrayed and his in-laws, the Igbos, who put all their eggs in the PDP's basket for over 20 years, conscience as the armor unifying our dear country. He challenged Atiku instead of raising whirlwind to be bold enough to step down from his high horse and profusely apologize to the entire membership of the People Democratic Party he betrayed and his in-laws, the Igbos, who put all their eggs in the PDP's basket for over 20 years, hoping that the People Democratic Party will oblige them their turn in 2023 presidential election. Okechukwu further maintained that we better resist the temptation of following His Excellency Atiku Abubakar's inordinate ambition drive to become president to set our dear country on fire. He cautioned that, and I quote, "We must not determine our democracy, which has been improving from every election cycle. Things are hard and agreed. The 2023 presidential election has its flaws, but we cannot risk our fledgling democracy to the worst storm of anti-democrats blowing in our West African sub-region. Albeit, democracy, we all know, is not revolutionary, but evolutionary. Methinks Atiku's greed is wittingly or unwittingly driving him to the hysteria of either grabbing the presidency by any means or pulling down the house. In the eyes of the law, outside cherry-picking, Atiku cannot be absolved of infractions on Section 7 of the PDP's Constitution and Ethos of Rotation Convention, which governed the Fourth Republic. Recall that in 2014, Atiku stormed out the People Democratic Party convention when Jonathan breached the Rotation Convention, and in 2019, only Northern presidential aspirant contested the People Democratic Party primaries in Port Harcourt, and he was the greatest beneficiary. And in 2022, he betrayed his great party, Okechukwu submitted. Okechukwu remarked that if Atiku had played statesmanship and hacking to the Fourth Republic embedded rotation convention and that of the People Democratic Party, the presidential election could have been a southern affair between Tinubu and Obi. Now, I'm sorry, This particular man now, who exactly are you speaking for? Is the question. Who exactly are you speaking for? Because you coming out to say this now, I am sure that what's the code? They will come outside and tell you, say, oh, girl, you're actually on your own. Nobody fought for the American girl when Jab said she forced her. Nobody fought for the Anambra girl rather when Jab said she forged her results. Why will hell lose? Why will hell lose over a president who forged his certificate? The same judgment was given to Salias Buhari, or have you forgotten? I'm telling you, this was how they dragged the what's it called Buhari until he stepped. So the thing is, number one, Tinubu did not come outside and actually do the right thing. He hid a lot of things. He did not do a lot of things. He came outside and lied a lot about a lot of things, and it is not okay. It is not okay. So coming out to say, what's the code? That we should resist the temptation of following Atiku's inordinate ambition drive to become president to set our dear country on fire. This one when they talk now, to me, it is not it. To me, it is not it at all. That we should resist the urge. Did they resist the urge to, quickly come outside and wrongly announce somebody, who has this kind of certificate as the winner? Did they take their time? This man is a corrupt man. That is why he didn't know that Nigeria is already on fire. Okay. Atiku is always looking for backdoors to become the president, the same way he troubled Uniport to release Jonathan's project for his PhD but failed as the university refused to release it. Is Atiku asking for what is outside the truth? Outside the truth? Not at all. Atiku Abubakar blocked Obi chances to become president. He should have allowed the P2B to flag PDP ticket, but over-ambitious former VP thought otherwise, so he could use Bola Tinubu certificate, which he got from Chicago University, to become Arewa president. Okay? When I see men like this talking, I sympathize with them. I sympathize with them because the straw he had been using to make public fund will soon be taken away from their mouth. So very soon this country will be okay, and we will look for people like you for accountability. Let me tell you, if Nigeria cannot jail Tinubu with the United States of America, okay, if Nigeria cannot jail Tinubu, the United States of America will jail him, okay? Really? We think so. All right, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.